Welcome back to Common Sense Leadership. My name is Roger Konopasek, your host, and today is Munir's turn to ask a question, and we'll see what kind of methods we can offer him. All right, guys, we're back here at the CCAM conference in Malaysia, and I've met you, and you had a question. So quickly introduce yourself, and what's your question?
Hey guys, my name is Munir. I'm from Day 3. I'm one of the head of L&D in the organization. So question for you is, how do I gain trust a new team that I'm about to lead?
Brilliant question. So what we'll do is, again, we'll answer this question in a video in the next week and a half, and we'll talk about it because this is a very important question. Thank you. Appreciate it. Munir's question is excellent. We get put in front of a new team, sometimes even being the junior by age member of this team and have to lead a team. And how do you actually take over? And this is called the first hour of the first day. Here's the method. Let's be honest. When you take over a new team and the team is existing, guess what the chances are that in that team will be 1, 2, 3, 4 or more people who actually may be older than you or have been with the organization and on the team longer than you? Well, the chances are very high. Do you honestly believe that they're going, yeah, totally cool. I think that, Jimmy, Roger, or Munir should be my boss now because I certainly don't deserve to have the position and I certainly do not deserve to have been promoted instead of this guy coming in sideways. No, not really. Okay. First rule of the game. When you get hired, promoted sideways to take over a position, be very, very clear and ask the people who are hiring you, why are you putting me there? Not why, oh my gosh, no, why? Let's be very clear, let's agree that we see the same thing. This is my mission, this is what you expect, these are the numbers and results. Excellent. This will be my method by which I will lead the team to get to our mutually agreed targets. Agreed? Agreed. Brilliant. So you and the people who are putting you in charge agree why you were chosen. You will tell them how you will lead the team. So we've got agreement on target and method, which most people never do. So now comes the first day, the first hour. What you do is you call the whole team. And if you're overseas or there's teams in other areas, zoom them in if possible. But ideally, everybody in the same room at the same time. Then you will say, ladies and gentlemen, I'm obviously the new leader of the team. Knowing that a certain amount of people will have questions, misgivings, and maybe even a political agenda. How we start is, I am the new leader of the team. It's a fact. Now, it is perfectly understandable, and you will speak those words, that some of you may have questions as to why I was chosen and not some of you. Now, the next thing you will say is, if you have any questions why I was chosen and not you, which I think is a fair question, speak those words too. You can ask me now and I will share with you why they chose me, not over you, but why I was chosen for this role. And it doesn't mean that that was a description against you. Or you can actually go to Mr. X, whoever the boss is, the higher level, and ask him or her, because we had the conversation. And I also said that if some of you will have a question why it's not them but me, it's totally open. We're gonna play it like mature people. Good. Questions? Guess what? No questions. Of course not. That's okay. Step number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, I have now come with this team with one clear aim. I sat down with the leadership, the people who hired me. We have agreed on a certain target, sales, productivity, customer service satisfaction, ratings, whatever it is. Speak the goal, the numbers and the timeline. In the next 12 months, we have to be here. That's what I signed up for. Very, very simple. Now, can I force you to follow me? Yes or no? And they will look at you like, are you tricking me? No, I cannot force you to follow me. That's not the point. The point is very simple. I'm going to make you an offer. I will get there. That's what I pledge to do, and I pledge to do it with you as my team, because we get paid for a reason. So Those of you who are interested in remaining on the team, and let's get to the target, we have to figure out how, please stay and we'll discuss the rules of the game together, how we work together. Those of you who are not interested and go, you know what, for whatever reason, I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe I don't like to work for this new guy and I should have been promoted. Do approach me after this session, and tell me, look, for whatever reason, I don't want to be on the team. And I will do my utmost best. So we go to HR, try to find you another job within the company, or maybe you want to exit and go somewhere else. So what you're doing right now may be perceived as a threat by the old-time players, because they go, oh, you tricky person, you're already giving me a PIP warning. No, you're maturely telling them the options. Did I force you to work here? No. Am I your new leader? Well, yeah. Do we have a target? I pledge myself to achieve the target. If you want to come along, great. If you don't want to come along, please, I'm not forcing you. So what you do now is simple. I just need to know who is on board and who is not. Are you willing to come along? Are you willing to come along? Are you willing to come along? They will all say yes. Surprise, surprise. Also, maybe the older ones, if they're in the room, that have been there longer than you. Why would they say yes? Because they go, don't worry. I'll do it like the last time. I'll outlast this person. I'll outlast him. I'll outlast her. So once they all said we're in, great, here it is. We need to establish certain rules that will allow us to succeed. So my rules are CCOT. Those are mine. Roger Konopasek. Complete, correct, on time. How does it work? When we give each other jobs, because I'll give you certain things to do, and believe you me, I know you will have to give me certain things to do. We agree upon timelines. We agree upon correct, complete, correct, on time. And that means if I know I can achieve, I've got no questions, I'll tell you, Charlie, I'll be done by Tuesday, 3 o'clock. If I have questions, I'll come back to you as soon as possible, tell you why not, we'll solve it again. Maybe we define a new timeline, but I'll constantly inform you and make sure I get my job done. If you have a problem or a question, you can come back to me as soon as possible. We'll discuss the solution, back in the race, but we stay on track. It's that simple. But I do not accept, neither will you accept, if people say yes and then they go do something else. Don't inform us on time, then come back behind the time, incorrect or incomplete. That is not acceptable. Those are my rules. And now listen carefully. Of course, once we achieve the target together, I think that it's only fair to reward you. So my promise to you is, we achieve target. I will do my utmost to fight for you, either for a bonus or for a promotion, or for, if you want to be sent somewhere else in the organization, that will do that. And if we grow together as a team and we all grow bigger and larger, even better. No reward, you shouldn't even work on my team. Can I promise you that I will give you a promotion? No, I can fight for it based on facts. Can I promise you that I can give you more money? No, I will fight for it based on the facts that you delivered. Now, is it possible that at the end of 12 months, we have achieved, overachieved, and for whatever reason, the company goes like, nah, we don't have the money, we cannot pay, whatever reasons, it's not going to happen. No promotion, no extra money. That some of you say, listen up, that's not fair. I will leave. I will go somewhere else. It is absolutely fair. And in that case, my offer will be, I will write you the best testimonial based on the facts that you've achieved to make sure that the next job you get into will accept you with open arms. That is fair. All we have done right now is to create the basis for mature team culture. You have addressed the reasons why you have been chosen as a leader. You have addressed the issue that it is okay to ask you or the superiors a question why it's you and not them. Next, you've addressed the issue that it is perfectly okay if some team members don't want to stay on the team. That doesn't mean anything about them. That you have even explained the target to them and said, we need to do it together. That means we don't know how to get there right now, but our role is to figure it out together. Should you not want to stay, we'll do our best to get you into greener pastures. Then you have even explained the rules of the game and the possible rewards. That is the first hour of the first day. That leaves no doubt that you are honest, mature, practical, and transparent. What some of the team members will learn as time goes on is that you're like Horton the elephant. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And that you're going to be extremely fair when handing out medals, and extremely fair when also handing out not welcome news, as in, listen, Charlie, you better buck up. Follow the method, it works.